Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 229. Love, which created me, is what I am. A simple declaration of the truth. That's what I am. I am created by love. That's what I am. And what is love? Well, God is love. So I am as God created me. All of this is weaving together so brilliantly that we see one thought, one truth given to us in so many ways. Now, if I said to you, God is but love and therefore so am I, that would be another way to state this, and that might have a familiar ring to it because that was the central thought of our review in part 1 of the workbook, review number 5. And for 10 days we said, God is but love and therefore so am I, in the morning and in the evening, and it was in between our 2 lessons that we reviewed each day. God is but love. Love which created me is what I am. So am I. I am that. The lesson starts by saying, today's lesson says, I seek but my own identity with a big I, just in case you're not looking at a book, and find it in these words, and find it. It is capitalized. What is it? It is my true identity, my real identity, who I truly, really am. Love, which created me, is what I am. It doesn't happen often that the title of the lesson, the central thought, the lesson, is repeated within the lesson itself, but it is here. Love which created me is what I am. Now need I seek no more. Love has prevailed. So still it waited for my coming home that I will turn away no longer from the holy face of Christ. So still it waited for my coming home. With great patience, love, God has waited for my coming home. Waiting and waiting and waiting while I wandered off in ego land, started back home, went off the path for who knows how long, until I had the thought that all of these vain amusings that I am and imaginings that I was involved in held no peace for me, held no joy for me. So let me start again to go back to what created me, and that is love. And I will no longer turn away from the holy face of Christ, my brother, my elder, who is waiting for my return, as is my Father, both of whom are love, because Christ, like I am, are extensions from the loving mind of God, our Father, our source, our celestial parent. And what I look upon attests the truth of the identity I sought to lose, but which my Father has kept safe for me. Again, we can go back with this line to the introduction to part 2 of the workbook, again stating that, I thought to make a will separate from God's will. I thought to make an identity for myself separate from the will of God. And I did try, and I have tried, but now I'm waking up and coming to realize that I'm happy that wasn't true. I'm happy that I did not succeed in making a will separate from God's, because it is only God's will for me that will ever bring me the peace and the joy and the love and the satisfaction of knowing who I am. I will never find that in the separate will that I have tried to make and try to replace the truth with that. The second part of the lesson is in italics. It is a prayer. And we even know it's a prayer because the last lines is Amen. Father, my thanks to you for what I am, for keeping my identity untouched and sinless in the midst of all the thoughts of sins my foolish mind made up. And thanks to you for for saving me from them. And thanks to you for saving me from them. Amen. I have a lot of highlights in my book. Sometimes it makes it hard to read. Sorry. And thanks to you for saving me from those thoughts, from those crazy thoughts that were made up of the idea that I am sinless, that I am guilty. Thank you. Thanks to you, Father, for saving me from those thoughts. My foolish mind made them up, and I thank you, Father, for saving me from them. But just the idea that it says, and thanks to you, for me indicates a certain familiarity that we have, as a child would have with his father or her father. A familiarity that this is someone that I am with all the time. And of course, when they return something to me, in this case, my identity, I will say thank you, but not in a formal way, but in a very familiar, loving way. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, Father, for saving me from my own foolish thoughts of sin and guilt, those thoughts that my mind made up. But now I'm so very happy that they are not true. And thanks to you for saving me from them. Amen. So that's it for today. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. And I don't know if you look at the number of subscribers, but as of this morning, it said 400. And I am gobsmacked and thrilled and happy for each and every one of you who has subscribed. And please remember to pray. And yes, it's time for more flowers. And yes, all of our prayers are answered. We pray to our Father for what we already truly have been given, but are not quite aware of it yet. Thanks to you, Father. Namaste.